Right, what do you want?
So the teams out on court.
Another time. Okay, you start with the
Presiding over the coin toss in this opening game in Pool B. And it's often interesting that the team who wins the coin toss will often elect to defend first. Because by giving up possession to begin the regulation period of the game, if it goes to overtime, that means the team which defends first to begin the game will have possession first in overtime. And remember, overtime can be decided in one possession, so possession in the extra period can be absolutely crucial. So Ljubljana, wearing black, trimmed with orange, taking on Doha. Qatar representatives wearing orange, trimmed with black. So much experience on the Ljubljana squad. The number 2 seeds in the tournament, Yasmin Herzegovina, wears number 4, Aleš Kunc. The veteran of 2 Eurobasket tournaments, wears number 6. Tomo Kajc wears number 5. And Blaz Birdman Krasnov, the tallest player in the tournament at 2.16 meters, wears number 3. So first possession is to Ljubljana, fired from the perimeter, in and out. And in possession is Saeed, working inside, goes to the jump hook and gets the friendly roll. Irfan Ali Saeed, the 31-year-old, gets Doha off to a strong start. Fired from the perimeter was Herzegovina, can't find the range. Inside it goes once again to the man who got the scoring underway and capitalizes on that second one as well. Irfan Ali Saeed, making it a strong start. Inside to Kunc, he was impeded. Take a look at that finish on the interior. Irfan Ali Saeed, and to the free throw line is Aleš Kunc. Some history, these two teams, Ljubljana and Doha. They met in the pool phase of the 2013 FIBA 3x3 All-Stars. On that occasion, Ljubljana beat Doha. Working on the inside is Krasnov. Foul while the play was on the floor. There you see him getting dream shake Yassine Musa up off his feet. Air ball as Kajc fires from 2-point territory but can't find a range. But after beating Doha in the pool phase of the 2013 FIBA 3x3 All-Stars, Ljubljana have lost twice to Doha this season. The quarterfinals of the Manila 3x3 Masters and the final of the World Tour Masters in Beijing. Spinning and wheeling his way into the lane but not finding the range. Tanguy Ngombo. Rim shot, fighting to keep it alive and ultimately hustled down. Ali Saeed reeled it in, but only into the hands of Ljubljana. Boney Watson able to hustle that one down. Some intelligent play to bounce it off the foot of Krasnov. Boney Watson going to the drive, poked away by Herzegovina. Smiles on the bench for Musa. Herzegovina shadowing Watson every step of the way. They go inside. Now that's clever play. At least I thought it was. Kajc backed away, leaving Ngombo with nowhere to go.
Team Doha with 2 team fouls. Team
Called for the foul by the official, and that's why it is still Doha ball. Ngombo from 2-point territory. Soaring for that one was Saeed. Can't bring it down. Looked to the 2-pointer in Krasnov. Didn't fire. So Watson working the dribble. Guarded by Kunc, takes it inside, pulls up, fires, can't get the shot to fall. So Kunc surrounded, sandwiched by a pair of Doha players. Whistle on that play. And you see Kunc come down with the rebound. In the vicinity are Saeed and Watson. Watson acknowledges that it's equal called for the foul. Now here's a considerable mismatch. Going to work. Posting up was Chaich, but he couldn't capitalize. Considerable height advantage over Watson, who is just 1.72 meters tall. Shortest player on the court by some distance, and that is why Ljubljana are trying to exploit it, but whistle for the foul. Here's Kunz. So smart play from Boney Watson. 37 years of age now, heaps of experience. Watson. Musa, he reached the final of the 2014 FIBA 3x3 All-Stars. Gombo drives to the lane, but can't get the shot to fall. So Chaich goes to the dribble, picks it up, and offloads to Kresnov. Looking to post up once again is Kunz, but look at how hard Watson is fighting for position. Off the bank. Not sure whether he called glass, but it's still good, and that's Ljubljana's first points of the game. Irfan Ali Saeed has both of the points for Doha, and that is how they lead by a score of 2-1. Goes to the turnaround, goes to the fadeaway, gets the shot to fall off the glass. So Kresnov inside, now back outside to Kresnov, who fires from 2 and drains it. Ljubljana take the lead in the early stages of this Pool B game. All 3 points have come from the hot hand of Blaj Kresnov. Fadeaway shot off the glass on the interior, and then a long range 2. Give Ljubljana the go-ahead score in the opening exchanges of this opening Pool B game. So it's Doha to inbound. It's in the hands of Musa, who's guarded by Herzegoveta. Gombo has it now, taken away by the long arm of Kresnov. Now it's in the hands of Herzegoveta, using the screen, dribbles right. Got the edge in quickness over Saeed, up into the lane and off the glass for the score. Terrific play by Yasmin Herzegoveta, and Ljubljana lead Doha by 4-2 with 6.5 minutes remaining. Working inside, Gombo traveling is the call. There's the left-handed finish by Yasmin Herzegoveta, high up off the glass over the outstretched arm of the 2.02 centimeter, 2.02 meter, I should say, Saeed. So inside, Kunz goes to the fadeaway. Doesn't get it to fall. I think it's last touched by Ljubljana, so it will be Doha ball beyond the arc. Good recovery by Musa to keep that errant pass in bounds. Watson has it now. He's got it by Herzegoveta. Pulls up beyond the 2-point line, but can't get it to fall. Saeed was fighting for the board, but eventually it was secured by Kunz, who is then accosted unfairly by Musa on the inside. So 2-point territory. Chaich can't find the range. The trio that's on the floor right now for Doha. Well, the trio that shocked the world, I say that, just as Musa leaves the court, but Musa, Saeed and Watson won the 2014 FIBA 3x3 World Championships in Moscow in 2014. And we have another traveling violation. So Doha, in this particular 3x3 format of the game, have real pedigree.
Jump pass, Chacho in the key.
Chaich, that slap on the hand of Chaich by Boney Watson was audible from my commentary position, way up in the stands, but Any basketball veteran will tell you the hand is part of the ball. Chaich not happy though. Here's the play again. There's the slap. Now I think that strays into the realm of forearm, but no call from the official. So it's Ljubljana 4, Doha 2, with 5 minutes 20 seconds remaining in this opening Pool B game. Remember, there will be 2 games in each pool. Now lots of contact. Herzegovata guilty of leaving his feet. And Watson using his intelligence and experience, firing a shot when Herzegovata couldn't control his body, couldn't fight the gravity pulling him back to earth. And now it will be a trip to the free throw line for 2 shots for Boney Watson. Watson, the shortest player, 4.72 meters, and indeed the lightest player as well, weighing in at just 67 kilograms. But you can see by the way he was fighting for position in the post, he's not short of strength or fighting desire. Perfect on that trip to the free throw line to tie things up at 4 points apiece. And again, making a nuisance of himself on the defensive end, poking the ball out of the hands of Herzegovata. So it will be Ljubljana. 9 seconds on the shot clock. It's already down to 4. Kuntz going to work on Watson. Fires the turnaround. Rim shot. They beat the shot clock, so it's no violation. Kuntz guarding Saeed. Saeed drives baseline, tries to go to the wraparound layup, can't find a range. Blocked by the rim as Herzegovata now looks to put it inside to Kuntz. Herzegovata from 2-point territory. Back iron. Saeed extends those long arms to pull in the rebound. Kuntz takes a seat on the bench. Kresnar checking back in. And Saeed joins him on the bench. So once again, Musa, Ngombo and Watson out on the floor for Doha. Inside to Ngombo. Strong move on the interior by Ngombo. Sticks with it, gets his own rebound. Terrific second effort by Tanguy Ngombo. He will go to the free throw line as a reward for that second effort. That's terrific hustle by Ngombo. Drafted by the Dallas Mavericks back in 2011. 57th pick was Ngombo. So it remains tied. Ljubljana 4, Doha 4. Watson takes a seat on the bench. So it's a big lineup out on the floor now for Doha. Kresnar turned around, jumped to pass, and then going to work on the inside. Beautiful post play by Blaj Kresnar, going to work on Musa and getting the power move to fall on the inside. Nice find from Herzegovata inside the half shot fake. Just wrong footing Musa and getting the layup to fall. Watson fighting for the rebound on the inside. Oh, that's a terrific finish. Irfan Ali Saeed scoring on the interior after battling away. Herzegovata with a long range too. Gives Ljubljana some breathing room. He makes it Ljubljana 7, Doha 5, with just under 4 minutes to play in this Pool B game. Herzegovata with the good hands to poke it away. Chaich finds Kresnar. Herzegovata, 2-point territory once more. Ngombo backs off. Herzegovata keeps it on the dribble and gets all the way to the glass to just beat the shot clock and open up a 3-point lead for Ljubljana. Ljubljana 8, Doha 5, with 3.5 minutes to play in this opening Pool B matchup. Side to Kresnar, he's got it by Musa. And fouled as he tried to make his move towards the basket. Yassine Musa called for that foul. We have a timeout on the floor. Ljubljana leading, not Doha, by 3. Ljubljana 8, Doha 5. And that's the foul committed by Musa. Kresnar went to the dribble and that the long range too by Herzegovata.
Go hard, guys.
We also will be having the PBA legend
17 fouls, so to the free throw line for 2 shots. Blaj Kresnal. Kresnal goes 2 for 2 to make it a 5-point lead in favor. We see the throwdown on the interior. Irfan Ali Saeed off the feed. Hammers it down off 2 feet to reduce Doha's deficit to 4. So Ngombo works the crossover, takes the contact and gets the finish. Terrific one-on-one play by Tanguy Ngombo. Doha have scored 2 unanswered points. There's the find from Ngombo to Saeed, cutting to the basket, elevating off 2 feet, and then Ngombo working the crossover before absorbing the contact and getting the right-handed finger roll to fall.
And the QBF Slam Dunk Competition.
So Ljubljana in possession. 2 minutes 40 remaining in this game.
Off the front of the rim, Nyombo with the rebound.
Elevating to pull in that rebound. Guarded by
Gets it
Herzegoveta.
down to Saeed. Saeed.
Nice reception before. Nice little shake on the interior by Saeed. Find a shot now. That's tipped in somehow. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it's a basket in favor of Doha to reduce their deficit to 2. Ljubljana 10, Doha 8. Inside it goes, and Kunz with the finish. Ljubljana's lead back out to 3. Ljubljana 11, Doha 8 with 2 minutes to play. Saeed, go to the baseline move. Doesn't get the roll. Kunz called for the foul. So that is the 7th foul on Ljubljana as a team. So it will be 2 shots from the stripe after Aleš Kunz was caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Here we go. First shot over the short.
So the second is good. Herzegoveta right back into the teeth of the defense. And then broken up. Doha come away with it. Musa has it. Saeed, guarded by Čajč. Ngombo working on Kresnal, goes past him. Now is that goaltending? Terrific second effort once again. Tanguy Ngombo showing persistence, showing commitment, coming down and getting the second effort to fall. He makes it a 1-point game as Čajč blows the layup. Doha can go ahead or tie things up here. Nice reception in the low post. Ngombo backing his man down, initiates the contact with the shoulder. Saeed keeps it alive and then finds a teammate in the form of Musa. Offloads to Ngombo and we have a tied basketball game. Tanguy Ngombo is having a terrific impact on this contest. He's the helper, he's scoring on the inside. Kresnal can tie the deadlock and break the deadlock and does so with a long-range 2. Blaj Kresnal showing his prowess from the perimeter, makes it Ljubljana 13, Doha 11 inside the final minute. Inside and the finish from Yasin Musa. It's a 1-point game. Herzegoveta for 2. Nothing other than glass, so the shot clock continues to tick. Here's the drive, the wraparound, and then Kresnal with the shot clock ticking down. That 2-point game broke the deadlock and gave Doha a 2-point lead. There are 32.2 seconds remaining. Doha, the home team, trailing Ljubljana by 1. Ljubljana 13, Doha 12. Ljubljana looking to repeat the All-Star success that they earned in 2013 when they were the champions of this event. And that was after winning the 2013 World Tour as well. Firing from 2 and draining it from long range is Čajč. And all of a sudden, it's a 2-possession game. Ljubljana 15, Doha 12, and there are just 20 seconds remaining. Saeed puts the ball on the floor, goes to the hoop, gets his own rebound and gets the stick back to fall. Bit of confusion amongst the ranks in Doha. They're trailing by 2. Why are they not fouling to make Ljubljana earn it from the line? It looks as though they're willing to run this one out. Čajč, oh my goodness, that is a dagger through the heart. And the head of the Qatar Basketball Federation, His Excellency, looking on from the VIP seats like that one. And in the final analysis, it is Ljubljana who have beaten Doha by 4. Ljubljana 17, Doha 13.